Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily Dose of English. This is Tom, your friendly English teacher, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. How are you feeling? Are you ready to improve your English? I hope so, because today we have something really special for you. In this lesson, we're going to learn 100 essential phrases for daily conversations. These are phrases that native speakers use every single day. They're simple, they're useful, and they will make you sound more natural when you speak English. But here's the best part. We're not just going to learn these phrases, we're going to practice them together using a technique called shadowing. That means you'll listen to me say each phrase and then you'll repeat it. This will help train your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together in English. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, or water, whatever makes you comfortable. And let's begin this journey together. Remember, learning English is like building a house. We start with one brick, then another. And slowly but surely, we create something beautiful. Today, we're going to add 100 bricks to your English house. Main lesson. Part 1. Morning phrases. Let's start with phrases we use in the morning. The morning is when we begin our day, so these phrases are especially important. I'll teach you each phrase, explain when to use it, and then we'll practice it together. First phrase, good morning. How did you sleep? This is a warm, friendly greeting we use with family or close friends. We're showing we care about their rest. Good morning. How did you sleep? Good morning. How did you sleep? Now you repeat. Next phrase. I'm still waking up. We use this when we're tired in the morning. It's a polite way to say we need more time to feel alert. I'm still waking up. I'm still waking up. Now you repeat. Here's another one. Would you like some coffee? This is how we offer a drink to someone. You can replace coffee with tea or juice. Would you like some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Now you repeat. Now let's try. I need to get ready for work. This tells people you're about to start your morning routine. I need to get ready for work. I need to get ready for work. Now you repeat. Here's a useful one. What time is it? Simple but essential. We ask this when we don't know the time. What time is it? What time is it? Now you repeat. Let's practice. I'm running late. We say this when we're behind schedule. The stress in your voice shows urgency. I'm running late. I'm running late. Now you repeat. Next, have a great day. This is how we say goodbye in the morning. It's positive and friendly. Have a great day. Have a great day. Now you repeat. Here's one more. Don't forget your keys. We use this to remind someone about something important. Don't forget your keys. Don't forget your keys. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 2. At work or school. Now let's move to phrases we use at work or school. These help us communicate professionally and build good relationships with colleagues. First, sorry I'm late. We say this when we arrive after the expected time. Always apologise. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. Now you repeat. Next, can I help you with that? This shows you're willing to assist someone. Very polite and professional. Can I help you with that? Can I help you with that? Now you repeat. Here's an important one. I have a question. Use this to politely interrupt and ask something. I have a question. I have a question. Now you repeat. Let's try. Could you repeat that, please? Perfect when you didn't hear or understand something. Never be shy to ask. Could you repeat that, please? Could you repeat that, please? Now you repeat. Now, I'll get back to you on that. This means you'll provide an answer later. Very professional. I'll get back to you on that. I'll get back to you on that. Now you repeat. Here's a useful one. Let me check my calendar. We say this before confirming a meeting or appointment. Let me check my calendar. Let me check my calendar. Now you repeat. Try this. That makes sense. Use this to show you understand someone's explanation. That makes sense, that makes sense. Now you repeat. And I'm not sure I understand. It's okay to admit confusion. This phrase asks for clarification politely. I'm not sure I understand, I'm not sure I understand. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 3. Shopping and services. Let's learn phrases for shopping and getting services. These are super practical for daily life. First, how much does this cost? The most important shopping question. Simple and direct. How much does this cost? How much does this cost? Now you repeat. Next, do you have this in a different size? Essential for clothes shopping. You can also say colour instead of size. Do you have this in a different size? Do you have this in a different size? Now you repeat. Here's one. Can I pay by card? Very common question in stores today. Can I pay by card? Can I pay by card? Now you repeat. Let's practice where are the fitting rooms. You need this when trying on clothes. Where are the fitting rooms? Where are the fitting rooms? Now you repeat. Now, I'm just looking, thanks. Use this when a salesperson asks if you need help, but you don't. I'm just looking, thanks. I'm just looking, thanks. Now you repeat. Try, could I get a receipt, please? Always useful after making a purchase. Could I get a receipt, please? Could I get a receipt, please? Now you repeat. Here's another. Is this on sale? Ask this to check if there's a discount. Is this on sale? Is this on sale? Now you repeat. And I'd like to return this. Use this when bringing something back to the store. I'd like to return this. I'd like to return this. Now you repeat. Practice section. Dialogue practice. Now let's put these phrases into real conversations. I'll say a dialogue and then we'll practice it together. At a coffee shop, customer. Hi, can I get a large coffee, please? Let's break this down. Hi, can I get? Now you repeat. A large coffee, please. A large coffee, please. Now you repeat. Barista. Would you like milk with that? Would you like milk with that? Would you like milk with that? Now you repeat. Customer. Yes, just a little bit. Yes, just a little bit. Yes, just a little bit. Now you repeat. Barista. That'll be $3. That'll be $3. That'll be $3. Now you repeat. Customer. Here you go. Keep the change. Here you go. Keep the change. Here you go. Keep the change. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 4. Social situations. Let's learn phrases for social situations. Meeting friends, making plans, and having fun. First, long time no see. We say this when we haven't seen someone for a while. It's friendly and warm. Long time no see. Long time no see. Now you repeat. Next, what have you been up to? This asks about someone's recent activities. Very casual and friendly. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Now you repeat. Here's one. Are you free this weekend? Use this to check someone's availability for plans. Are you free this weekend? Are you free this weekend? Now you repeat. Let's try want to grab lunch. Very casual way to invite someone to eat with you. Want to grab lunch? Want to grab lunch? Now you repeat. Now, that sounds like fun. Show enthusiasm when someone suggests something. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Now you repeat. Practice. Count me in. This means yes, I want to join. Very enthusiastic. Count me in. Count me in. Now you repeat. Here's another. I can't make it. Polite way to say you can't attend something. I can't make it. I can't make it. Now you repeat. And let's stay in touch. Say this when saying goodbye to someone you don't see often. Let's stay in touch. Let's stay in touch. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 5. Expressing feelings. Now let's learn how to express our feelings and emotions in English. This is so important for real communication. First, I'm so excited. Show your happiness about something coming up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now you repeat. Next, I'm a bit nervous. It's okay to admit when you're worried about something. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous. Now you repeat. Try that's hilarious. Use this when something is really funny. Show emotion in your voice. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Now you repeat. Now, I'm really tired. Simple but useful for expressing exhaustion. I'm really tired. I'm really tired. Now you repeat. Here's one. I'm so proud of you. Beautiful phrase to support someone's achievement. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Now you repeat. Practice. I'm feeling under the weather. This means you're not feeling well. More polite than saying, I'm sick. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm feeling under the weather. Now you repeat. Another one. I can't wait. Shows extreme excitement about something in the future. I can't wait. I can't wait. Now you repeat. And I'm having a rough day. Use this when things aren't going well. People will understand and sympathise. I'm having a rough day. I'm having a rough day. Now you repeat. Storytelling. A day in the life. Now let's use many of these phrases in a story about someone's typical day. Listen carefully and then we'll practice key parts together. Sarah wakes up at 7 a.m. Her alarm rings and she thinks, just 5 more minutes. But then she remembers, oh no, I have that important meeting today. Let's practice that thought. Oh no, I have that important meeting today. Oh no, I have that important meeting today. Now you repeat. She goes to the kitchen where her roommate Emma is making coffee. Sarah. Morning. That smells amazing. Morning. That smells amazing. Morning. That smells amazing. Now you repeat. Emma. Want some? I made extra. Want some? I made extra. Want some? I made extra. Now you repeat. Sarah. You're the best. Thanks so much. You're the best. Thanks so much. You're the best. Thanks so much. Now you repeat. At work, Sarah meets her colleague John. John. Ready for the presentation? Ready for the presentation? Ready for the presentation? Now you repeat. Sarah. I think so. I'm a bit nervous though. Let's break this down. I think so. I think so. Now you repeat. I'm a bit nervous though. I'm a bit nervous though. Now you repeat. After the meeting, her boss says, "Great job today. Great job today. Great job today." Now you repeat. Sarah replies, "Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it." Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 6. Problem solving. Let's learn phrases for when things go wrong. These are super important because problems happen every day. First, I think there's been a mistake. Polite way to point out an error. I think there's been a mistake. I think there's been a mistake. Now you repeat. Next, how can we fix this? Shows you want to find a solution, not just complain. How can we fix this? How can we fix this? Now you repeat. Try let me look into it. Professional way to say you'll investigate a problem. Let me look into it. Let me look into it. Now you repeat. Now, I'm sorry for the confusion. Take responsibility when there's a misunderstanding. I'm sorry for the confusion. I'm sorry for the confusion. Now you repeat. Here's one. Can we try another way? Suggest looking for alternative solutions. Can we try another way? Can we try another way? Now you repeat. Practice. I don't think this is working. Honest way to say something isn't successful. I don't think this is working. I don't think this is working. Now you repeat. Another. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate others when solving problems takes time. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience. Now you repeat. And let's figure this out together. Shows teamwork and collaboration. Let's figure this out together. Let's figure this out together. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 7. Making suggestions. Now let's learn how to make suggestions politely. This is crucial for friendly communication. First, how about we... Very soft way to suggest something. How about we... Now you repeat. Next, why don't we try? Another gentle suggestion starter. Why don't we try? Why don't we try? Now you repeat. Here's one. What if we opens up possibilities without being pushy? What if we now you repeat. Try. Maybe we could. Very tentative and polite. Maybe we could. Maybe we could. Now you repeat. Now I suggest we. More direct but still professional. I suggest we. Now you repeat. Practice. It might be better to. Compares options diplomatically. It might be better to. Now you repeat. Another. Have you considered? Asks if someone has thought about an option. Have you considered? Now you repeat. And let's go with that. Agrees with someone's suggestion. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Now you repeat. Practice section. Real life scenarios. Let's practice using these phrases in real situations. I'll describe a scenario, then we'll practice the key phrases. Scenario 1. Running late. You're late for dinner with a friend. You need to call them. Hey, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm so sorry. Now you repeat. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm stuck in traffic. Now you repeat. I'll be there in 15 minutes. I'll be there in 15 minutes. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Now you repeat. Please go ahead and order. Please go ahead and order. Please go ahead and order. Now you repeat. Scenario 2. Making weekend plans. You want to organise something with friends. Anyone free on Saturday? Anyone free on Saturday? Anyone free on Saturday? Now you repeat. I was thinking we could go to the beach. Let's break this down. I was thinking. Now you repeat. We could go to the beach. We could go to the beach. Now you repeat. What time works for everyone? What time works for everyone? What time works for everyone? Now you repeat. Should we bring food or buy it there? Let's practice in parts. Should we bring food? Should we bring food? Now you repeat. Or buy it there? Or buy it there? Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 8. Phone conversations. Phone conversations need special phrases. Let's learn the most important ones. First, hello. This is Tom speaking. Professional way to answer the phone. Hello, this is Tom speaking. Hello, this is Tom speaking. Now you repeat. Next, may I speak to? Polite way to ask for someone. May I speak to? Now you repeat. Try, can you hear me okay? Important for checking connection quality. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Now you repeat. Now, sorry, you're breaking up. Use when the connection is bad. Sorry, you're breaking up. Sorry, you're breaking up. Now you repeat. Here's one. Can I call you back? When you need to end the call and return it later. Can I call you back? Can I call you back? Now you repeat. Practice. I'll put you on speaker. When others need to hear the conversation, I'll put you on speaker. I'll put you on speaker. Now you repeat. Another, thanks for calling. Nice way to end a phone conversation. Thanks for calling. Thanks for calling. Now you repeat. And, talk to you soon. Casual goodbye on the phone. Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 9. Agreeing and disagreeing. Let's learn how to agree and disagree politely. This is so important for good relationships. First, agreeing phrases. I completely agree shows strong agreement. I completely agree. I completely agree. Now you repeat. You're absolutely right. Another way to strongly agree. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Now you repeat. That's a good point. Acknowledges someone's idea positively. That's a good point. That's a good point. Now you repeat. I couldn't agree more. Very strong agreement. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Now you repeat. Now disagreeing phrases. I see what you mean, but soft disagreement that shows understanding first. I see what you mean, but I see what you mean, but now you repeat. I'm not so sure about that. Gentle way to express doubt. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. Now you repeat. Actually, I think. Polite way to offer a different opinion. Actually, I think. Actually, I think. Now you repeat. Let's agree to disagree. When you can't reach agreement but want to stay friendly. Let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 10. Time expressions. Let's master phrases about time. Super practical for everyday life. In a bit means in a short time, not specific. In a bit. In a bit. Now you repeat. Right away means immediately. Right away. Right away. Now you repeat. Give me a second. Asks for a very short wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Now you repeat. I'll be right there. You're coming very soon. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Now you repeat. It's about time. Expression when something finally happens. It's about time. It's about time. Now you repeat. Time flies. When time passes quickly. Time flies. Time flies. Now you repeat. I'm running out of time. When you need to hurry. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Now you repeat. Better late than never. Positive phrase when someone arrives late. Better late than never. Better late than never. Now you repeat. Storytelling. At a restaurant. Let's practice a complete restaurant conversation using our phrases. Waiter. Good evening. Table for two. Good evening. Table for two. Good evening. Table for two. Now you repeat. Customer. Yes, please. Do you have anything by the window? Let's break this down. Yes, please. Yes, please. Now you repeat. Do you have anything by the window? Do you have anything by the window? Now you repeat. Waiter. Let me check. Yes, right this way. Let me check. Yes, right this way. Let me check. Yes, right this way. Now you repeat. Customer. This is perfect, thank you. This is perfect, thank you. This is perfect, thank you. Now you repeat. Waiter. Can I start you off with some drinks? Can I start you off with some drinks? Can I start you off with some drinks? Now you repeat. Customer. I'll have water for now. I need a minute to decide. Let's practice in parts. I'll have water for now. I'll have water for now. Now you repeat. I need a minute to decide. I need a minute to decide. Now you repeat. Main lesson. Part 11. Giving directions. Essential phrases for helping people find their way. Go straight ahead. The most basic direction. Go straight ahead. Go straight ahead. Now you repeat. Turn left at the corner. Clear and simple instruction. Turn left at the corner. Turn left at the corner. Now you repeat. It's on your right. Indicates which side. It's on your right. It's on your right. Now you repeat. You can't miss it. Reassures someone it's easy to find. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. Now you repeat. It's about 5 minutes from here. Gives time estimate. It's about 5 minutes from here. It's about 5 minutes from here. Now you repeat. Do you know where the bank is? Asking for directions politely. Do you know where the bank is? Do you know where the bank is? Now you repeat. I'm looking for. How to start when asking for help. I'm looking for. Now you repeat. Is this the right way to. Double checking you're going correctly. Is this the right way to. Is this the right way to. Now you repeat. Practice section. Quick reviews. Let's do some rapid fire practice with phrases we've learned. I'll say them once, then you repeat. For greetings. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Now you repeat. Not bad, thanks. Not bad, thanks. Not bad, thanks. Now you repeat. For work, I'll handle it. I'll handle it. I'll handle it. Now you repeat. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Now you repeat. For problems, no worries. No worries. No worries. Now you repeat. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Now you repeat. Main lesson, part 12, ending conversations. Finally, let's learn smooth ways to end conversations. Well, I should get going. Polite way to start leaving. Well, I should get going. Well, I should get going. Now you repeat. It was great talking to you. Shows you enjoyed the conversation. It was great talking to you. It was great talking to you. Now you repeat. Take care. Friendly goodbye. Take care. Take care. Now you repeat. See you around. Casual goodbye when you'll meet again sometime. See you around. See you around. Now you repeat. Catch you later. Very casual, friendly goodbye. Catch you later. Catch you later. Now you repeat. Have a good one. Works any time of day. Have a good one. Have a good one. Now you repeat. Until next time. When you know you'll meet again. Until next time. Until next time. Now you repeat. Safe travels. When someone is going on a trip. Safe travels. Safe travels. Now you repeat. Recap and call to action. Wow, we've just learned 100 essential phrases for daily English conversations. Let's quickly recap what we covered today. We learned morning greetings, work phrases, shopping language, social expressions, and so much more. We practiced expressing feelings, solving problems, making suggestions, and having phone conversations. We even practiced complete dialogues in restaurants and other real-life situations. Remember, the key to mastering these phrases is regular practice. Don't try to memorize all 100 at once. Instead, choose 5 to 10 phrases that you can use in your daily life and practice them every day. Use them with friends, practice them in the mirror, or even record yourself saying them. Here's a fun challenge for you. Tomorrow, try to use at least 3 of these phrases in real conversations. Maybe say, "How's it going?" to someone, or "Can I help you with that?" At work, the more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll become. Remember what I always say. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about communicating and connecting with people. Every time you use one of these phrases, you're building your confidence and improving your English. You're doing something brave and wonderful. If you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to Daily Dose of English. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a lesson. We have new videos every week to help you on your English journey. Also, leave a comment below. Tell me which phrase was your favourite, or share a phrase from your language that you'd like to know in English. I love hearing from you, and I read every single comment. Thank you so much for learning with me today. You're amazing for dedicating time to improve your English. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. Remember, every expert was once a beginner, and you're on your way to becoming an English expert. This is Tom from Daily Dose of English saying goodbye for now. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Take care, everyone.